everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day. My day's been pretty great. I had a massage this morning and it was fantastic. My girl really hooked me up, nice and relaxed. Oh god. And I'm ready to get started with this recipe. You like my apron? It's got lemons on it. I picked this up today. For Easter, I get to make deviled eggs, and I wanted an egg plate because I'm just a little bit extra. So I went to TJ Maxx and I found this adorable little egg plate. See, this was my TJ Maxx find. This little egg plate was the only one they had left. I was really excited about it. And then I found this apron. And yeah, I thought it was a pretty good day, pretty good deal. I only spent $30 on the two of these things, so can't be too upset about that. Anyways, so this apron is decidedly appropriate because I am making something with lemons, and which, you know, I've been making a lot of things with lemons and citrus lately, and it's really great ingredients to work with. They're really versatile. You can make them sweet or savory, and it's just, I just love everything about it. But today we're making Icebox Lemon Pie, which I know I've talked about this pie before, but my papaw is out of the hospital and he's home and he's doing amazingly, and I'm really excited about that. But I told him, you know, when you get home from the hospital and, you know, when you're better, like, I'll make you a lemon pie. So here we are making him a lemon pie, and he loves this one because it's sort of creamier than the lemon meringue. And it's got a graham cracker crust, which who doesn't love graham cracker crust, right? Okay, so we're going to be making Icebox Lemon Pie. And to get started on that, we need 1 3/4 cups of graham cracker crumbs. Now you can, by all means, crush up your own graham crackers. You know, you are fully able and allowed to do that. I am not one of those people that likes to crush up my own graham crackers. I never feel like I can get them fine enough. Just like if I use an Oreo based pie crust, I don't like to crush up my own Oreos because I feel like I just can't get them ground finely enough. So I always buy freshly made, I don't know that. I always buy pre-made graham cracker crumbs or Oreo crumbs, but in this case we're using graham cracker crumbs, and they work just as well, and it's a lot less effort on my part to have to crush up my own graham crackers. So we need 1 3/4 cups of these. Okay, and we also need a 1/4 cup of sugar. Now my sugar is still really chunky. I bought more just because it really ticks me off how chunky this sugar is. But I'm going to try and not get any chunks so I don't have to break it up, but we'll see. So, 1/4 cup of sugar. And then to this we're going to add 6 tablespoons of melted butter. And we're just going to toss this together with a fork until it's crumbly and combined. So like I said in my lemon meringue pie video, I'm not as big a fan of this icebox pie as I am of the meringue pie, just because I love meringue, and I like the tanginess that pie has. I think it has a better lemon flavor personally, because I'm not really into, I don't know, I'm not a big pie person. I'm not really a big fruit for dessert person either, but as I've gotten older, I've tried to expand my palate a little bit, and I really developed a taste for lemon. And that lemon meringue pie was one of the first real, like, fruity dessert instances that I had where I had actually, like, you know, tried it and enjoyed what I was eating. I think maybe because I had it first, that's why I prefer it, but, you know, to each their own. But yeah, my papa really likes this. He likes lemon pie, and he likes, you know, the creaminess that this pie has, which there's a little secret trick to that, but we'll get there here in a second. Okay, So now we're going to, we have a greased, oh my god, I ruined everything I touch. We have a greased pie pan here, and we're just gonna pour our crumbs directly in there. I really like this graham cracker crust, so I try and get all of the graham cracker bits out of the bowl so we can have them for the pie. Now I'm just going to use our 1/4 cup measuring cup here and just start pressing things down and moving things around so that we can get our base. I'm going to base the bottom and up the sides with this graham cracker mixture. You can use your hands, you can use a measuring cup, you can use a spoon, whatever you like. Just make sure that you're getting it even, so you don't want a piece of pie that has a thicker crust on the back end of it or on the bottom of it and a piece that has like no crust on it. Pie crust is my favorite part of the pie. Whenever I eat that lemon meringue pie, I eat the filling first and then I eat the crust and the meringue together, and I think that's the best way to eat it, because you get to enjoy the taste of the filling without it being texturally affected by the meringue or the crust. Alright, so that is our graham cracker pie crust. It's as even as I could get it, and we're not going to pre-bake this. We're going to put the pie filling in this, and we're not pre-baking our pie crust. We're going to put the filling in, we're going to bake it all together. So you want to be really careful and gentle with this graham cracker crust because it can just crumble and fall apart if we're not careful. So we're just going to let that sit there while we get our filling situated. Okay? So first things first is we need lemon juice. I have a cup of lemon juice. The recipe calls for 1 1/4 cups. Really the lemon flavor comes from the zest, so I went a little bit heavy on the zest. But if you want to use a 1 1/4 cups of the fresh squeezed lemon juice, and it is important that it is fresh squeezed lemon juice, then go ahead, but that 1/4 cup really won't affect the taste of it much. So to our lemon juice, we're adding 2 cups of sweetened condensed milk. And this is how it gets so creamy, because of the milk. Sweetened condensed milk is also really gross, just saying. So these are 14-ounce cans. We need 2 14-ounce cans of sweetened condensed milk. So we're just gonna whisk these together, the lemon juice and the milk. Just be careful, you don't wanna spill any. Ooh. It's probably easier to do this in a bowl, but since I already squeezed my juice into a measuring cup, I figured, hey, I should just leave it in there. Alright, so this is all mixed. Look at that goop. Smells smells nice and lemony and milky, which is tasty. So this is the part that feels super wasteful, and I don't really like to have a lot of waste when I bake. I feel like if you're only going to use part of the egg, save the other egg and use it later, which is what I'm going to do today. We need 8 egg yolks. So we're going to crack the eggs and put the yolks in a bowl. And I'm going to save the whites and maybe make some scrambled egg whites for breakfast tomorrow. So repurposing. Alright, so just cracking our eggs. 2 separate. And it isn't really important, I guess, with this if you break the yolks and get some yolks in with the whites, because really the part that we need, the most is the yolk. So we're not making a meringue with the egg whites, so we don't really have to worry about, them being messed up. So that's, I guess, one positive takeaway. Okay. So we're gonna set our egg whites aside, and I may actually make some meringue cookies with those. because that's something interesting and fun to do with them. And I have some cocoa powder, so we'll figure it out. So there's nothing really more satisfying in life when you have to separate eggs from the yolks and you keep every single one of your yolks intact. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All intact. No busted yolks. Doesn't really matter because we're gonna smash them up anyways, but it is very satisfying and appealing to look at. Looks like a nice, beautiful little flower. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we have our egg yolks. We also have 2 tablespoons, which this is actually probably closer to like 2.5 or 3 tablespoons of lemon zest. And like I said, this is where most of our lemon flavor is going to come from. I've cut it up pretty fine, grated it pretty fine. And so we're just gonna add this directly to our yolks. Now it really looks like a flower. Okay, so now we're going to turn our mixer on high and beat these until they are light. Okay. So that is what our mixture looks like. It's a nice pale yellow. And it actually kind of increased in volume a bit. I don't really know if that means anything, but you know, whatever. Okay, so now we're going to add our condensed milk. Oh, that is gelatinous. And lemon juice mixture to the egg yolks. So now we're just going to whisk these together, combine them together until it's nice and smooth. Okay, I opted to switch back to my hand whisk because the hand mixer was splattering that mixture everywhere. I think I got a little bit in my hair, so that's fun. So I'm just going back through it with a whisk just to make sure everything is combined and it's all smoothed out. Pie crust. Oh golly. Okay. And now we're just gonna pour our filling directly into our pie crust. I'm just gonna smooth out the top a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna be careful with this. So here we are, our Icebox Lemon Pie. We're gonna put this in a 325 degree oven. We're gonna bake it for about 25 minutes until the edges are set and the middle still jiggles just slightly. I will show you what it looks like after it's all baked so that you can get a feel for it and the crumbs hopefully won't be falling off. So yeah, stay tuned and I will let you know when it's done. Okay, so the lemon pie is done cooking and I thought I'd just show it to you all before signing out. So here is the end result. It smells beautifully lemony and buttery and like graham crackers from the crust. It's so silky when you cut into it. It just like, it's amazing. I'm super excited. It turned out so well and I'm really excited to be able to give it to my papaw. He deserves it. He deserves the world. He is such an amazing man and we're so glad that he's still here with us to be able to celebrate the upcoming Easter holiday, and we're just really happy to have him here. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of your love and support. Yeah, thank you so much and I hope you have a wonderful evening.